Ebi, it's great to have you on the show today. I'd like to get your thoughts, first of all, on the announcement we're seeing from 7-Up. I hear they're paying 2 Naira dividends, and of course, there was some reaction to that on the market today.
Good afternoon. 7-Up announced a dividend of 2 Naira, and the market was excited about it. The units of 7-Up on offer instantly were cleaned out. Though nobody wants to sell anymore, you saw bids building up, and with that, the market closed at a positive point today, hitting almost 26,000 points in the all-share index. It actually closed at 21,599.57 points. We saw it almost 22. And
okay,
the market cap also went up.
Okay, if I can speak to, let's speak about the 7-Up announcement. 2 Naira dividend, you said, and of course the market reacted positively to that. But what can we make out of that reaction? Of course, some supply for the stock kind of dried up after that announcement. Can we read that we will see such activity when we begin to see the banks, for instance, begin to release results next month?
Sure. From the activities we experienced earlier and the reaction to 7-Up today, you see the market is actually thirsty for good results. 7-Up showed a sign that buyers are waiting. Brokers are waiting for more offers to clean up.
All right.
And the banks, once they begin to post more results, we're certainly going to see a lot more activity in the markets.
Okay, we'll speak about your outlook in a little bit, but let's just take a look back at this first half of the year. Many will say it's quite disappointing. Some will say it was largely expected. The market up 4%. When you compare that to what the fixed income is offering in terms of yield, that's extremely low. I mean, right now we can get yields on treasury bills as high as 12, 13%, depending on where you are along the curve. But your thoughts on the first quarter, some will say disappointing. What would you say?
Well, like you already said, it is expected. And from the point we are now, looking at just from the beginning of this week to today, from mid-June to the end of June, we see though gradual, but we see a forward movement. We see gradual appreciation. Just this week, the all-share index gained 42 points. And from the third quarter, with more results coming out, we are not discouraged that the yield is still low. We see a market that is picking up and will move even higher.
Okay, so let's talk a bit about the third quarter and what should drive the market higher. Of course, we know that results will be released, but again, many will argue that with where fixed income yields are right now, some people are able to get yields as high as 16%. Would the results from the banks be enough of an incentive for people to take risk in the equity market?
Let me make this point. A lot of the equities investors, those who invest in equities, not many of them also play the fixed income market for now. Let's note that point. The fixed income market is yet to be opened to the middle and lower level investors in the equities market. So for the equities market, we still have a very, very optimistic outlook. The fixed income market, yes, does hold a lot of promise for now for the fund managers who balance their portfolios with the fixed income, but we know they will still not go out of the equities market. The equities market holds a lot of promise going forward.
Well, hopefully we would see that promise realized in the second half of the year. Thank you so much, Ebi, for joining us. Ebi Fumudoh is the CEO of TFS Securities and Investment, giving us her thoughts on the equity market, which of course only reported 4% gains in the first half of the year.